Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. You're watching Seeing the Unseen with Christopher LaPrath. My name's Kenan, his son, and the producer of this show. Tonight, the title is All in the Small. And before I get into that, just a quick thought, which is for anyone and everyone out there joining us, be sure to say something in the chat so I know you're here. The first time there's no charge for readings going forward. After that, however, it's $10 per time, or you can pay $100 and cover the entire month, which is every single show. It's 3 times per week. Highly recommend that. It's a great deal. It's normally Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Arizona time. Now, before I turn it over to Christopher, just a quick thought, which last episode we started to talk about how the smallest choices in life can turn into drastic changes. Things can snowball and turn into avalanches very quickly. However, it's important to remember that, well, the microcosm, what's true in the microcosm is also true in the macrocosm. So when we are perceiving problems in our lives, that might be a microcosm of the macrocosm large-scale world we happen to live in. So one thing we wanted to share tonight is that one small choice of adding meditation for 15 minutes a day, even any sort of practice, Kundalini yoga is a great one, can hugely shift some of those perceived problems in life. So these little things can change our makeup in a drastic way. So thanks for listening. Enjoy the show. Here's Christopher.
Hey, happy Monday. Thank you for being here. Robin, welcome. You're new here. Breeze in. Nice. You can go to Christopher LaPrath if you'd like to donate the $10 for the reading. But I always start the show with lighting the incense. And I've got the really great incense from Bhutan, given by the monks there. And in doing this, I want to remind you the all is in the small. And to let go of the judgment of, oh, I'm not doing things big enough, or I'm not doing enough, or I'm not enough, and lose that projection of small and big, large and little. There is no large or small. It's you. You are part of the microcosm, which is part of the macrocosm. So great blessings to you. This is a blessing that knowing that all is well. And to really focus on that, I wanted to cover a couple of things. I had the privilege to hang out with some Buddhist monks. And I wanted to share some thoughts that I learned, because they are considered the happiest people on earth. Well, why is that? Well, I wanted to just share some things that I found with that. One of the monks that was interviewed, he spends he started with 15 to 20 minutes a day in meditation. I know Marilyn Pitts, we've talked about this and how much that's changed your life. He said, like a marathon runner who needs to train so that you can run 26.2 miles, people who want to be happier need to train their minds. Rickard is the name of this monk, preferred this way of meditation. With mental training, we can always bring our level of happiness to a different level. It's like running. If I train, I might run a marathon. I may not become an Olympic champion, but there's a huge difference between training and not training. So that's the point of sharing this with you. Start by thinking happy thoughts. for 15 to 20 minutes a day. Typically, when we experience feelings of happiness and love, it's fleeting, and then something else happens. We move on to the next thought. But this monk says, instead, concentrate on not letting your mind get distracted. Keep focused on the positive emotions for the next stretch of time. If you do that training every day, even just 2 weeks later, you're going to experience positive mental results. And if you practice it for 50 years, like Rickard has, you might become a happiness pro too. And it's backed by neuroscientists. So I wanted to share that with you. And also, your thoughts and your intention, and training your mind to have a clear intention with joy and happiness behind that intention is really important. So Marilyn Pitts, you shared with me an article from Kim. Kim, I'll do a reading for you. Welcome to the show. Kim sent you, Marilyn, this little blurb. One legend about the Tocobaga tribe is this Tocobaga tribe lives near Tampa Bay in Florida. They protect Tampa Bay from hurricanes. The Tocobaga were a Native American tribe that lived in the Tampa Bay area in the 16th century. The legend claims that the Tocobaga's burial shell mounds along the coast are responsible for the area's protection from hurricanes. However, some say there's no evidence that the shell mounds actually prevent hurricanes from hitting the area. It's not the shell mounds as much as it is the intention. And that's the whole point of that Marilyn and I were texting back and forth with this idea. It's not an idea, it's an energy. It's an intention, it's an energy. And if you're dwelling on hurtful, painful, sorrowful thoughts, you create more of that. So just start with 15 minutes a day, thinking positive, thinking happy. And then when situations come up where you are riled or where situations get unnerving, at least you have that training. That's like running a mile marathon or maybe a half a mile marathon. But because you've trained for it, you can get back into that peace of mind. That's the whole key to it. So we get back into our group card tonight. Welcome Marilyn, Kim, Abby Marilyn, Kat, Brianna, Breezen, nice to have you again. Robin, welcome to the show. Lana, I was actually looking at property in Idaho today, so just for the fun of it. Anyway, we'll talk. We've got the group card, which is the hummingbird. This is where the all is in the small. Get it? It's a play on words. SMALL and all. And that's the microcosm, the macrocosm, and there's nothing better to symbolize that than the hummingbird. So this hummingbird protects fiercely its personal space. Oh yeah, but I don't want to be unkind, I want to be friendly. Does the hummingbird do that? No. It protects its personal space. And this is the energy behind this card tonight for all of you. The hummingbird is not known to hover over dung piles. Lana was a rancher, is a rancher. She had hundreds of thousands of cows over the years. Lana, did you ever see a hummingbird hover over a dung pile? No. They don't do that. Or they don't hover over old pains, old hurts. They head for the flowers. This is the energy of you, sending you the idea and the energy of go toward the flowers. Okay? And trust, as I lit the incense, trust that success is assured. It absolutely is assured. Because the all is in the small. Still your mind. even in the midst of a very hectic schedule, heed that voice to test your wings, keep your personal space, and be free of getting caught in the drama or the dung piles. There's the thought for the night. Okay? All right. So what we do is, for those of you that pay the monthly, we'll do two cards or two readings for you tonight, because I did miss last night and I apologize for that. So we've got Marilyn, Kim, Abby, Marilyn, Kat, Brianna, and Robin and Lana. Okay. All right, my dear Marilyn Pitts, here we go. So what I do is I shuffle through the deck, and whatever card falls out is your highest priority. So you've got this card before, Marilyn. Your mantra is, it's safe for me to see now. So I went to clean out a cooler I was going to take on a trip. Well, actually, I didn't go to clean it out. I was going to take it, and I opened the lid and discovered I hadn't cleaned it out from a few months ago. It was not pretty. I ended up I'm going to have to throw the thing away. It was like an entire civilization was created in this cooler, and it was really gnarly. So I just threw it out. It's safer and safer for you, Marilyn, for the universe to show you what is no longer serving you, for you to be able to see it. And to be able to understand it. You know, I spent like 3 or 4 years when I started on this journey, the first 3 or 4 years, I was a major part of religion. I had all the kudos, I had all the status, that I'd worked many, many years in this religion. And then one day my teacher said to me after about 2 or 3 years, she said, can't you just leave the church? And again, she's not saying that the church was wrong or bad. It was how I had wired my being into it, that I was not behaving like Chris. I'd been taught to jump through hoops. I mean, I'm using this as an example, Marilyn, where these ahas are going to start coming up that we're not able to come up before, because the number one priority of the brain is to protect itself. Yeah, you're way much better at it than you used to be, and you're going to get better and better at it. So just when these feelings come up, think of it as I don't know. I can't eat lemonade with a meal because it just churns my stomach, right? It's too much acid. I could when I was much younger. And then I've got to take digestive enzymes or something to calm that upset stomach. The same with emotions. When you get these emotions coming up, take a look at them, and rather than having stuffed them, because sometimes that stuffing doesn't just come from this lifetime. It comes from previous lifetimes. I shared one of my personal stories with you where, I don't know, several lifetimes I had joined the military in order to get money. But in order to get money, I had to kill people. And that's how I went in with that I had related money to killing people. That's the deep stuff. That's an example of the deep stuff. So welcome it, because it's an opportunity for you, Marilyn, because you've got the corn card. And the corn is the abundance. The corn is the things that you receive from these huge ahas. It clears energy. It absolutely clears energy. And it's more of an abundance. It's more of the happiness, right? Whatever it is that you put value on, it's happiness, contentment, peace, calm. Maybe it's money, maybe it's rocks, or having the money to buy more rocks. That type of thing. That's the abundance. That's the corn that's coming your way. And then I'll next card is for Kim, your niece. I know she couldn't be on the show tonight, but she'll watch it later. So let her know she's the second one in after you. Okay. So Kim, this is really important for you to focus on you. This is taming the wind. This is literally the hurricane. And you sent that article about the Native Americans in Florida and how they would basically have an intention and calm the storm, calm the wind, calm the hurricanes, or have them just not even appear. Do the same thing with yourself. The all is in the small. Start with yourself. Do whatever it takes to get out of your head. Do the meditation, okay? And calming the wind of your mind. It's absolutely calming that storm. And breath work. Absolutely do breath work. Your breathing controls your thoughts. Your thoughts do not control your breathing. Breath work, that box breath that we've done on the show. I don't know if you were here on the show, but it's like breathing in for the count of 4, holding for the count of 4, breathing out for the count of 4, holding out for the count of 4, and do it over and over again. This will help calm your mind. And then stop looking at social media or news that creates more wind. Stay away from it. This is the hummingbird protecting its territory. That was the group card tonight. The hummingbird is very, very protective, and it protects its personal space. Protect your personal space from what other people are saying, from what other social media is saying, pictures, news. Protect your personal space. You're needing to calm your mind. So I send you lots of energy in order to do that tonight. Okay, my dear Abby, Kat, Jared, Marilyn, Brianna, Robin, Lanny. Okay. Whew. So Abby, this is the staff card. It's the staff is a symbol of authority. This is stepping up into your power like never before. This is, you think of the story of Moses and his staff, Gandalf and his staff, right, from the Lord of the Rings. The staff always helps you find the right direction. It's a guide, especially in the darkest of nights. You can use it like a cane, right, and feel your way through. And it helps you begin to walk in the correct direction. So this is an affirmation that you're walking in the right direction. Especially when you're caught between action and non-action. Wait for it, okay? There's a reason you raise dogs. Dogs are, as we said before, they lay in a pile. But if you say, hey, you want to go for a walk, or you open the refrigerator, or they hear a package unwrap, they're right there. Trust, Abby, that it's going to be right there for you. The answers will be there. Stop thinking about it. So a little bit like Kim's card about taming the mind, taming the wind. The right action will be there when you need to take it. That's the staff card. Trust spirit. And this is changing your beliefs around what you think needs to be fixed or repaired. You can't do the lessons for other people. You can assist and help if they ask for help, but the staff will guide you between that fine line of action and non-action. Let's see what else you got here, Abby. Yeah. So this is your ancestors. You have all of the DNA from every one of your ancestors. Forgive your ancestors. Forgive your parents. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Because without them, you would not be here. You would not have the children you've had. They would have not had the children that they had. There's a reason for everything. And so, not forgiving relatives or ancestors in any way, shape, or form can keep a person from the freedom that they seek. Because their ancestors are them. We're made up of the same DNA. And that's the importance of forgiving. Okay. Hey, Laurel. Nice to have you. All right, my dear Marilyn. So the moon, let's put it right side up. The moon, Marilyn, is the downtime. you are exceptionally needing to protect your space. And at least for 30 days, at least for a monthly, a moon cycle. Absolutely protecting your space and who you talk to, who talks to you, who comes over. Protect your space. And while this is going on in the next 30 days and you're protecting your space, there's lots of energy being sent your way to clear your space and for you to gather what you need to gather in order to heal. This is calling upon the medicine people, the medicine tribe, those ancestors, those spirits around you. You call upon them and they bring you the right medicine. But really take a look at, I'm going to try to call you this weekend, if not before. So this is going deep. So this is kind of like Marilyn Pitts' card. Marilyn, where everything is first formed in the spiritual and then it materializes into the physical. And so we carry things not only from this lifetime, but even from previous lifetimes. Belief systems that affect our bodies now. This is the medicine, this is the gatherer. And you're gathering the right formulas. You're gathering the right plants, the right medicine, the right energy to heal you. That's what's coming through this big time. And focus on the healing. Okay. All right, Kat and Jared, got you here. So I'm doing 2 cards for all of you that are, or 2 readings, because I wasn't here yesterday, for all of you that pay for the monthly program. So Kat, the Hunter, it's the 9 card. You're nearing a completion of old ways of thinking and old ways of doing things. You're winding that up. Because then you've got the Holy Mountain. And this is the 7 card, which is like a heavenly perfect number. It's like reaching level 7 spiritually. It's it's letting go of the things that no longer serve you and old ways of thinking. This is, you're really, really working on acquiring vision and perspective. That's the Holy Mountain. You've got the angel, there's an angel Gabriel around you. You can look up who Gabriel is, but could you look up Gabriel real quick? And what he represented? But there's this new voice being given to you. Spirituality isn't in the church. It's not out there somewhere. It's in you. This is the microcosm, macrocosm. And you are the mountain. Yes, you're on the mountain, but you are the mountain. Again, meditation, do meditation. It will eliminate doubts, any of these doubts that you're having. So Gabriel was the one, it said, can we keep, there you go, that announced the birth of Jesus and John the Baptist in the Bible. He says to Mary, "Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you." That's it. That's the message I wanted to give you. It's like Gabriel's around you because the Lord is with you. Okay. Yeah, it's a messenger. Pay attention to your messages. So like Gabriel was like Daniel was having all these visions, and Daniel's like, what's happening? I don't understand. Gabriel was the one that explained them to him. So you're if there's any doubts or any of these fears or any things that is, Gabriel's there around you to explain that and to have an answer for it. But quiet the mind, allow those messages to come in. And then you've got the Hunter card, which is, as I said before, it's coming to the end. So basically the Hunter card, Kat, and I'm going to say this to everybody on the show, the hunter doesn't settle for roadkill. Lana, you're a hunter. Can you imagine just standing by the road waiting for a car to hit a deer and then taking the deer home? Anyway, no, I cannot see that, Lana. I can't see anybody doing that. So for you, Kat, this is not settling for the roadkill. Go for what it is you want, and know that you're not going to come home empty-handed as a hunter. You're gonna go for what it is you want. You're not going to go out and kill 10 deer. You don't need 10 deer, right? It's being given the amount that you absolutely need. All right, Jared. So you've got the Vision Quest. And the Time Master. Focus on your vision, not what is not working out. Universe, show me the way, show me this another way for this to work out. Whether it's with your business, there's always a way. Because in the Vision Quest, when a Vision Quest is given you, you always face your worst fear. It's whether it's embracing your mortality, meeting spirit face to face. That can be really scary. When you're just feeling stagnant, this is the energy of the Vision Quest coming in and moving things for you. So you want to call it spirit. You remain in this state of mind, Jared. You remain in this Vision Quest until the key appears to open this new door. And it's writing in a completely new chapter of your life. And then forget about the time thing. Anywhere where this is taking so long or it's not happening as fast as you'd like it, are you willing to release, clear, destroy, and uncreate that now? Okay? Time is not linear. Time moves in fractals. It moves in patterns. It never does what we think it ought to do. Okay? And sometimes it turns like a wheel, sometimes it shoots like an arrow. Trust that time is on your side. Okay? Are you willing to break free of limited cause-effect thinking by moving beyond the linear illusion and knowing that things are going to come around for you? That's the Time Master. It's miraculous. Okay. 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 And then we've got oh, Karen's here. Okay. Oh, and then Brianna. Okay, we'll do a card for Brianna. Breathes in. And then Robin and Lena, Laurel. Okay, Brianna. Beauty Way. So this is not wishful thinking, Brianna. The Beauty Way is spending that 15 to 20 minutes a day in meditation, number one. What is it that's going to make you feel more beautiful? Is it weight gain, weight loss, new makeup, a new dress or two, a new outfit or two, new shoes, a new hairdo? This is coming into your field where it's taking better care of yourself in order to feel and be who you are, which is absolutely beautiful. There's you can order this online. It's an essential oil. I think it's called Blue Lotus, isn't it?
That's one of them.
Yeah, one of them is Blue Lotus. But you're needing to smell something that's like flowers or like Blue Lotus, that type of thing. Really important. Focus on that, and the other stuff will move out of the way. Okay, Robin. And then we've got Anna on the show, right?
That's right.
Okay. So, Robin, anywhere where you've given your soul away, or you're giving parts of your soul away to other people, thinking that they need it more than you, can you release, clear, destroy, and uncreate that? And any oaths, vows, swearings, contracts, are you willing to release, clear, destroy, and uncreate those and bring the energy back to you? This will improve your energy. It will improve your awareness. It will get you back to you, cutting those cords around relationships that no longer serve you, that are doing nothing but dragging you down, or overdoing, over-serving, overworking for someone else and not taking better care of you. Bring that back into balance. That's what this card is about, to bring you back into balance, into having 100% of your soul available for you. Okay. And then we've got Laurel. Hey, Laurel. We'll do a couple readings for you tonight here. So, Laurel, your mantra is, I'm always and safe. I'm always and forever safe with spirit. And anywhere, again, okay, here's an illustration. Let's say somebody lives in a bad part of town, Laurel. They're not going to leave their doors and windows unlocked. Every night, they're going to go through and they're going to lock their windows and lock their doors, put up security cameras, right? When you're doing this high level or high-end spiritual work, every night you've got to check your windows and doors, metaphorically, and set up your intention. And we've kind of talked about this before, but I know you're coming in a couple of weeks, and we'll talk about that even more. But this is really good for all of us. You don't go to a graveyard for fun and go, oh, I'm just going to talk to the spirits. Oh, no. There's a place here in Phoenix called Van Buren. You don't go down to Van Buren after dark. And I think every city or every town has that issue, okay? Or has a place like that you don't go. This is called the Mystical Shaman card, Laurel. This is you becoming more aware. It's not more responsibility, but it's being more careful as to where you go, and again, who you talk to, or who's in your space, and then clearing it, locking that window, locking that door. Okay. And then, Laurel, if you can pull up on YouTube just Kundalini Yoga. There's such a thing, right? Mm-hmm. This is the lower back. This will help stimulate and move connection to this higher self. Just some of these stretches. Just start with one a day. One a day, you can build on it. But this is it's called the serpent, but I'm relating it to that Kundalini energy that's moving up through your spine from your lower back region. And it's this movement toward enlightenment. But you're actually needing to do some physical stretching, some physical therapy around that. Okay, thank you. Okay, Karen, thanks for being here, Karen. Then we've got Anna, Jeff, hey Jeff, and Lindsay. Great to have you, Lindsay. Okay, my dear Karen. So Karen, you don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't spit into the wind. How does that song go? It's a Jim Croce song. You don't tug on Superman's cape.
You don't pull the mask off the old.
You don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. Anyway, you don't spit into the wind. Stop in any way, shape, or form. Highly recommend you stop. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Highly recommend you stop in any way, shape, or form, cursing yourself, your situation, anything or anyone. That's spitting into the wind. This is allowing the wind to clear things away without spitting into it. And so this is the wind coming to clear things away, allow them to go. Stop. Oh, I wish I coulda, woulda, shoulda. Okay. This is you carrying a new sense of trust, calling you into a state of more introspection, moving you into strength and wisdom, and clarifying vision and purpose. So stay with this for at least 3 days. Stay in this, do the meditative state. Stay away from negative people or what they say or around their energies. Kind of like 3 days of kind of an isolation. And it doesn't have to be total. You know, if you go to work or you're around people, but be aware of it. Really be aware of it. So it's like a little bit like Laurel's card, where it's locking the windows and the doors and being aware of what you're allowing in. Anna, your friend of Christine, well, it's nice to have you here. Thank you.
She was curious about her insight into her relationship.
With a relationship, okay? You can see things during the day that you can't see at night. This is the Sun card. Trust what you're seeing. Absolutely trust what you're seeing. And it's going to become more and more evident to you. And be free of limiting the universe. Because this is the 8 card, it's the abundance card. This is you being more abundant with you, for you. What is good for you? Not what is good for the other person. What is good for you? This is, the Sun card is like a rekindling. It's like coming out of a cave at night and then the sun is rising. It's like rekindling your passion. And exposing shadows. And just understand that they're shadows. They're just behaviors that no longer serve you, that are leaving. This is about just simply not being over enamored with yourself or with another person or situation. This is seeing things as they really are and be free of wanting from someone else. Like wanting them to change or wanting them to do things differently. Probably not going to do that. They're probably not going to do that. But what you're more interested in is the truth. and what is really, really good for you. Okay. Okay, good. And then we've got Jeff and Lindsay. All right, Jeff. Earth and water. Water moves earth, Jeff. You're literally needing to be on a beach. You've got to be grounded, but you've got to be by water. Too much water, you drowned. Too much earth without water, you dehydrate. You dry up. The earth communicates. You're needing some time by earth and water. The earth and the water, the earth communicates with you, and it like soothes your soul. Nature is an open system. It bends, it grows, it adapts, it flourishes. This is you flourishing, but you're needing downtime, and then you're telling your angels, your guides, your spirits to go do stuff for you, rather than you having to feel like you have to do it all. Anywhere where you're overly responsible, are you willing to release, clear, destroy, and uncreate that now? Okay. That is the and so this is the rebirth card too. The water symbolizes rebirth. This is you being purified, regenerated, reborn, revival. But you're needing to do some cleansing. Like you're really needing to do some cleansing. And then just watch your emotions, because water is very emotional. It can come up. That's why you need the earth to ground you. But this is clearing any sticky feelings. This is a time for you to move past that. It's a time for cleansing unwanted energies. Just because someone looks good doesn't mean that they are good. Okay. And Lindsay, okay, here we go. We've got a new Emily.
Yeah, new Emily Dowden.
Okay, Emily Dowden, we'll get to you right away. Okay, Lindsay. There's a song. I listen to it every once in a while. I'm looking it up, Lindsay. Okay, it's Imagine Dragons, and it's called Thunder. The group is called Imagine Dragons, and the song is Thunder. I can't play it on the show for obvious reasons, but this is you stepping out. It is you making forward movement, being in power like you've never experienced before. And that song will help you understand what it is that I'm saying. Okay.
This is familiar with it.
Oh yeah, it's a Utah band. I did not know that. And if you hear something that shakes you up, pay attention to that. And count. So you see the lightning, and then you like count to 3, 1, 2, 3. I think every time you count to 3, it's like 1 mile away. The thunder is an indication how close the lightning is to you. And if you see lightning and you count 1001, boom, the lightning is real close to you. The lightning is symbolic of breakthroughs. So these breakthroughs are amassing. These ahas are amassing in your favor. Okay? So and sometimes you feel thunder. Like you can actually when it's reverberating, you can feel it. So these changes are propelling you forward. And at first, when you're propelled forward, it can be a very uncomfortable state because you're just not used to it. But how many times in life have you been through that? You know, driving a car, a death in the family, you know, first time you ate asparagus. I don't know. There's so many things, you know, that you just got used to. That's what you're moving into. But I really like that song. I think you'll like it. All right, Emily, welcome to the show. Nice to have you. Okay. Emily, think things through. Wait. Back away from the situation. Back away from the person and just stand still. This is taking time. This is a retreat. This is the retreat card. Retreat, retreat, back away, stop pushing, stop forcing. Be free of forcing anything or anyone at this time. Absolutely wait for spirit. Wait, wait, wait.
She was looking up specifically for relationship and financial.
Okay.
But yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. So when energy goes where attention flows. If you're worried about a relationship or not a relationship, or you're worried about money or not money or whatever, energy goes to feed the no relationship, the no money, if you're worried about it. This is quieting the mind. This is quieting the mind, staying in the present. Your power is in the present. If you're worried about a relationship or not a relationship, or you're worried about money or not money, it's going to feed that bad wolf. This is pulling your energy back so that you're more conscious and aware of who you are, what it is that you need, and be okay with that. Start with where you're at, with what you have. Be okay with that first. Because a new dress or a new outfit is only going to make you feel pretty for a few minutes. It's feeling really good on the inside. It's feeling who you are on the inside is more important right now. And that you're not alone. So when you're in this meditative state, you are in this field of blessing. Okay.
She needs issues
Good. You know, I pulled Lana, right? Got
Sure you
Lana.
Soul retrieval.
I don't think I didn't pull Lana. Okay, Lana, I hope you're still here. Here we go.
She is.
What's that?
She is here.
You are here. Okay. So Lanny, this is the this is the 35 card. It's so funny because I thought this came up earlier, but this is the 8 card. 5 plus 3 is 8, which is the abundance card. And abundance when it comes to health. This is the medicine wheel. So this is God, Spirit, angels, coming in for healing. So if you feel a presence around you the past few days, they are there to actually kind of lay on hands. If Spirit has hands. But it can feel like that. You can feel the energy. And sometimes people actually, Spirit's very, they don't want to scare people to death they could very easily make you feel like there's a hand on you, but most times they don't. It's more of the metaphor of hands upon you for the healing. This is almost like instantaneous healing that's coming through for you. Yeah, and this is, your prayers are always answered. This is the Rainmaker. It really does happen. So this is absolutely demanding healing, demanding health, demanding wealth, and it always comes your way. Like it's always there. You've become such a master at it that you unconsciously call the rain when you're not even aware that it hasn't rained for a few weeks. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like you know how to just even automatically, that's even a word, automatically bring it in when you need it. It came to you today. Yeah. And then your ability to heal others, but not at the cost of of a toll it takes on you. You'll know exactly how much energy it takes to heal somebody or to send them prayers, but at the same time maintain and sustain your inner core. Okay. All right. I love you all. We'll do this again Wednesday night. Thank you so much. New people, always love having new people. Thanks for being here. Great blessings. May the hummingbird be with you. Great happiness. Take care.